Okay, we've made some pretty good progress over the last few days. I've got one camera here so you guys can watch what kind of goes on, and one camera over here. Now the audio isn't as good from this camera, so hopefully we'll be over that way more. She's doing really well. This is the first time I've noticed that she's dirty. So to me it indicates that she finally laid down and had a sleep, which she did. I showed that before this clip. It's really good. Her mane is still straight, but that's another topic. Okay, so day 5. Made some great progress yesterday, last night. I didn't get it on video because it was dark and I don't have a camera that shoots stuff in the dark. But she's responding really well. Today we are going to get her on the lead line. I can't get around her other side very well, and it's time consuming. You have to be patient, but I'm going to see if I can do 2 things at once, trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, where I'll ask her to put her head to one side. I have a feeling she's going to evade, and then I'm going to try to get to the other side, but see how it goes. So you guys get to watch. Just raw session, just nothing, no cutting. Let's see. Okay, I think that's a pretty good introduction to her as to what I'm going to do. Yeah, yesterday I was able to rub her all along her back, along her butt. I was able to reach over her other side. It's nice she's looking over. And so I'm going to work on also, maybe today, probably tomorrow. We'll see how it goes, but I'm going to try to pick up her front feet. And she needs a trim, so got to get on with that. I like this position she's in. That's a relaxed position when they have their head down, so it's nice to see. She's a little more nervous because I have my rope, so, but it's a new day, so you never know. Pretty good. Yeah. Just taking our time, really. I don't know if this seems kind of boring to some, but getting horses that are really worried about being around people to be good has to have a really strong foundation, because there's going to be a point where you completely throw them a curveball and they need to somehow find a way back to you. So there's got to be a reliable cue, in my opinion. I don't know if I've seen this anywhere, but it occurred to me a while ago on that there must be a very reliable cue. And some people have just found that you rub the withers, or you touch them gently somewhere, rub their neck or something like that. For her, I've decided I wanted it to be her mane. I pull her mane slightly, and she's been most responsive with that. So that's sort of how I sort of bring her back to understanding, hopefully understanding that I'm just here to be her friend. She's pretty relaxed, so we're going to continue going. I wanted to note really quickly, I'm very happy that she moved forward. She did have the opportunity to escape backwards, maybe not quite the angle that she could use, but the fact that she moved forward, based on my experience with her so far, indicates that she'd probably like me to kind of rub her back and stuff more. So we're going to do that. I'm only stopping. I don't know if you guys can see baby in the background. No, look at my hand. Ugh. Anyhow, baby's rolling in the background. It's adorable. Oh well. Great progress, man. She's better than yesterday. So I'm just gonna keep building on this. Come here. That's pretty good. See, I gotta wait a little. She's pressing against my arm, and I'd like her to come off of that pressure. I need my other hand. So, just a reminder, it's okay. It's a big deal when you have two hands on them. Come on. I'm gonna go back to something she knows. Now, it may not seem obvious in the camera, but the more I go, the firmer I'm getting. I'm getting quite firm. And one thing she hates is she hates the back and forth. Very, very sensitive to that. That's good. Just checking out the rope. Anyhow, so I really want to be able to kind of go back and forth on her. I want to be able to get firm, and I want to be able to scratch. She's been very, very sensitive to all that. So pretty good for just, you know, how long are we at? 14 minutes? Yeah. Come on. Come on. Just gonna let her have a think for a second because we were sort of in an uncomfortable position being in the corner. So I'll go bring her back in. Grab my rope. Like that. Hey. I know. Come here. Come on. Come back. fault in this one. It's not me, it's the neighbor doing something over there. So it's good to have distractions for sure, but there's not a lot I would get done with her on high alert, so just gotta wait for her to sort of figure it out a little bit. Yeah, neighbor's just kind of doing something, and we'll go back to her. Me. I'm the priority. Don't worry about that. That's an interesting position to put yourself in. So a little bit there. Hoping the other camera caught it, but she's really worried about what's going on across over there. But there's a point where she needs to understand that I'm there. So what I'll do is, I'm not gonna, do anything that really bothers her, but I did kind of rub a little harder, and that's a bit of pressure, so she can't handle both pressures. So she'd leave, and keep on going back to her to get her to pay attention to me. The neighbor's just sweeping or something. He's not doing anything interesting whatsoever, but he's rarely there, so to the horses, you know, even babies out there, we get worried. Okay, it's getting kind of long. I think he's gone in. Yeah, so we're gonna try to finish on something decent. I'm gonna come back to this in an hour or two. I don't know if you guys could see that. Let's find out if the other camera got it. Okay, the other camera got it. It's good. I wanted to finish on something so light, just a light tickle, and to have her sort of come in towards me at the end. I will build on this again a little later. And I'll get to this. But I'm not in a rush. She's doing really well. Yeah, that's it for now.